Hello and welcome to the Craft Papa Show. So today we're going to reuse a mold that we used for this Mike Myers Captain Kirk. Check out that video if you'd like. Anyways, we still have the mold, so I wanted to... No, oh no. There we go. Alright, there we go. So anyways, I want to reuse the mold and do a mirror universe Captain Kirk, but in the movie era. So what would the uniform look like? I'm thinking all black with red piping. But since I've been having such a hard time getting the skin color down, I think we'll cast it in all skin color and then paint it all black and then paint it, you know, the piping and everything. So here we go. Alright, well, since the mold's already made, and again, check out the Mike Myers as Captain Kirk video if you want to see how the mold's made. All we have to do is tape it up. And so here we are taping. That's the fun part with making these variants or whatever you want to make. You know, if you have two ideas for the same thing, reuse the mold. You know, this is ComposiMold, so it's 100% reusable for a very long time. I've had, I don't know, 50 castings or something in one bag. I mean, it's insane. If you compare the price of ComposiMold to regular, what's that regular molding? Umu 30, maybe? To cast this Captain Kirk would cost $40 to $50. This is a mold I've reused probably 30 times. So maybe $2. And if I don't like it, I melt it down and I make another one. The Umu or any of them like it, silicone molds, I'm sorry, that's what I was looking for there. It's a one-time use. You know. So here we are. I taped it up, and then here we are making the resin, adding the tan colorant, also from ComposiMold. Their colorants are awesome. Check them out. I've got a link in the description. They're for solid colors. So if you're looking for the clear colors, I don't think they make those. And I go with alcohol inks. But if I want a solid color, I go with ComposiMold. All other solid colors so far have been just absolutely fantastic. Here I'm rotating the mold to try and get the chin and the nose to come out. And yeah, because noses and chins are very difficult to come out, so I chose the rotation method on this one. And then the squeezing method to kind of push out any other bubbles that might be hung up somewhere, you know, in the armpit, or, you know, you never know. The bubbles go in there wherever. And this is the probably 2 days later, maybe 3 or maybe 4. I've been really busy recently, so that's the fun part with the resin molds, is when you have time, work on it, and then it's all about time. So, you know, you got you're making the mold. You can stick it in the freezer and you can get to it the same day. I like to let it sit a whole day, but you can do it faster than that if you need to. But I've got a really busy work schedule and work schedules that sometimes I can't get right back to it. But it makes the resin harder, you know, the longer you let it sit in there. So it makes it easier to get it out. I have pulled out molds before where I didn't let it cure long enough. And as I was pulling the top half of the body out, the legs bent at a 90 degree. And then, you know, I tried to put it back and it ended up really warping the mold. So, you know, just so you know, use the fingernail method. Just punch your fingernail in the bottom of the resin. If you can't see a fingernail, it's ready. If you can still see a fingernail, you could pull it out, but you might end up with some distortions later that you didn't want. Or maybe you do want them. I don't know. Here I broke the knife, so I'm super gluing it back together. This is later that day, I believe, and I broke the knife again. Look at that. I weigh. All right, so we're fixing the knife again, and this happens. And super glue is really great on resin. It's just perfect. But you do have to hold it a little bit longer than with regular plastics. I don't know why. So you just hold it there for a while, and then it eventually cures. But then it's super strong, like that. This Mirror Universe Captain Kirk is ready to be promoted. You know, with whatever admiral's in front of him. And here I'm just taking some of the ComposiMold out. It bunches up in little places. The more you use the mold, the more distortions you're going to see. It's like a copy of a copy of a copy. Just keep that in mind. You will not be able to use one mold forever. But I have run experiments on them, and you can get quite a few molds out of, or quite a few pores out of one mold. And here we're just doing the masking on the things I don't want the paint to hit. The hands and the face. Oh, and anybody watching these in order, I actually made this video before the Doctor Who, Men in Black Doctor Who. So, I don't know if that matters to you, but somehow it got mixed up on my hard drive. So I ended up editing this later, even though it was ready to go, and the Doctor Who got pushed through first. I actually made this right after the Mike Myers Captain Kirk video. And here we are after the spray paint, and we're taking off the tape. Looks good. Got the knife. Got the face. Let's see, what are we doing now? We're gonna go red. All right, so we're going a red belt. I thought the red would contrast against the black, like the black contrast against the red. I kind of reversed the colors of the uniform. And we're just doing the piping here. Oh, and by the way, I just saw Star Trek Picard, where it showed a picture of him in a uniform just like this. I had no idea. I just now got Paramount Plus, so I did not take this from Star Trek Picard. I thought of this earlier, and I just was thinking a Mirror Universe Captain Kirk. That'd be cool. And then I was watching, actually yesterday, I was just watching Star Trek Picard yesterday, and I saw that painting of him in a uniform that looked just like this, and I was like, no! I came up with this first, what are you doing? So anyways, well, I mean, you know, they came up with it first, or we maybe came up with it at the same time, I don't know. But that was not my inspiration, I'm just saying. I know this video is coming after Picard, but I'm just saying. This is the part where I forgot to cut, I guess, the footage. Nothing's really... Okay, here we go. The hair. So, this hair technique I came up with the Mike Myers Captain Kirk. It just happened the brown was right next to the white. I kind of mixed the two together, kind of on accident, and swirled it around. It came out fantastic. I loved it. It looked natural. So I'm trying to simulate that here, unnaturally. And I'm assuming, since this is the mirror universe, Kirk's seen a lot more death than his regular counterpart. So he's got a lot more white in his hair, you know, with the stress. Or killing potential people trying to take his post or whatever. So here's the silver Sharpie. We're going to do the blade. I love these silver Sharpies. Go buy one if you're going to do any crafting. You will find uses for it in everything you do. You can always find a reason to put silver on something. This stuff sticks to everything. I've had this pen for like 5 years. I'm serious. And it works great every time. It's like liquid silver. I love it. Now this pen I got at the dollar store, and it does work pretty good. I like it. It's gold, obviously. It is not as good as a Sharpie, but it's also, you know, a quarter of the price. So what are you gonna do? If I see a gold Sharpie, I'm gonna go buy it. And I don't care what the price is. Maybe I'll go to Hobby Lobby this weekend. So here is a thin-headed, I think it's called fine tip Sharpie, and I did the eyes with that. I would do the backs of the eyes in white, like the figure, but I can't hit that with the brush. I don't know if they make it, but if they make a Sharpie that is white, I would buy that too. And maybe they do, I don't know. Next time I'm at the Hobby Lobby, I'm gonna find out. Here we're doing just the emblems and things. Man, I love doing these com badges, and I know that's not a com badge, it's just a pin. But I love doing them. I don't know why, I love it. And here I'm doing a little touch up with the black Sharpie. And here is the final product. Not too bad. And the knife there, you know, all Mirror Universe's captains have a knife. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and have a great day, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye!